Do you like watching crazy chess games happening in real time? My opponent just sacrificed a bunch of his pieces to checkmate me from the very beginning of the game. It seemed like I'm completely busted, but I got an incredible chance to win this crazy game. And the best part is you're gonna learn so much from this video, so you're not repeating the same mistakes in your own games. What's up, chess player, and welcome to the Journey to Grandmaster, the place where you can improve every single aspect of your chess game. And today is your favorite type of video. We are gonna play a game together. I'm gonna share absolutely every single one of my thoughts and explain you what really matters during a chess game, what you should focus on to be able to win often. So here, our opponent plays e6, which is a very solid opening that exists there for hundreds of years now. The Queen's Gambit declines, yeah, the main variation. Let's take here and play bishop g5. This is how people play for so many years now, and that cannot be wrong. The point is, of course, that we want to bring all of our pieces into the game as fast as possible, and at the same time to make it as active as possible. There is one trick though. They don't put the knight on f3 here, but rather do it on e2. Why? Because it's more flexible here. You have this opportunity to play here, maybe this knight is gonna transfer over here, and you don't have these difficulties with the bishop coming to g4. So yeah, I guess h6 doesn't really create any problems. We can still play bishop h4, put the queen on c2, because knight e4 is an idea in so many variations, but if we have so many attackers for this square, then it's not going to be possible. The drawback is that it's going to be not that easy to play f3 for us and prepare the move e4, just because, yeah, whenever we play f3, the e3 square is not protected and our opponent can just take it. So if we castle now, we should be very careful with bishop takes h2, right? Because king takes, and then knight g4 check, and if we just go back, queen takes h4, we are going to be checkmated. So always, before you make your move, even such an obvious one as castles, think what your opponent can do afterwards. And always, please, always start with the most active opportunities: checks, captures, threats, and active moves. Bishop h2 is a check, so it's not something we are allowed to blunder. Yes, in that variation, we can at the end of the day play king g3 and protect our bishop, but I don't believe in it. I mean, the king on h3, it's too dangerous. At least he can play g5, attack here, and get his piece back, and we are left with this crazy king on g3. Okay, so what we can do about it, maybe we can just play h3 and cover that square and make sure that bishop h2 is not a problem for us. Yeah, they play knight a6, a very typical idea. They threatened knight b4, so we kind of have to play a3. I don't want to allow this exchange because the bishop is stronger than the knight in the open position. And now I'm ready for castles. This particular structure is kind of popular nowadays. I have definitely seen it recently. In the title Tuesday, somebody played it against me. Yeah, the knight is going to e6, although it's blocking all of those pieces, so it has some drawbacks. For example, I'm allowed now to play something like f3 and prepare the move e4. Let's actually do it. Maybe knight g5 is his idea, right? Because he's preparing some sacrifices here. Can we still play e4? Like, why not? At xh3, the queen is still not there. We are pinning this guy. I hope that's going to be possible, because if I wait one move with it and play rook e1, then he's gonna play knight to g5, and I cannot play s3 anymore because e3 is hanging. He would take me. But here, I hoped I can take it. It doesn't have enough attackers to take it. Absolutely not, because this guy is also pinned. But even with this guy, still I have enough defenders. Otherwise, what is his idea after the move e4? Because I'm threatening e5. Some crazy sacrifices, but I just take it and still threaten e5. Yeah, well, we have to calculate, but if he takes, it just helps me because I open up my rook. I still threaten e5. I really don't see it. Like, I have thought about checks, about captures. I see those ideas, but even if he, let's say I play e4, he takes here, I take it back. He takes twice. I play e5, he takes my rook, I take it back. I already have two pieces for the rook, and I'm gonna take the third one. So that's very nice for me. I'm gonna play e4. My opponent plays very fast, which might be an indicator that he's still in the book, but I don't buy it, to be honest. Like, I never... Ah, okay, that And then knight h3 and queen takes h4. But I still play e5, right? This is very interesting. But my idea was I never buy it when your opponent just plays fast and like he knows everything. Don't be afraid of that. Yes, you should be careful because if it's a computer preparation, then you have to take it seriously. But if you're gonna double guess your choices, then yeah, your play wouldn't be that great anymore. Okay, I guess I have to take. If I play d4, I don't really have any other choice. Now he takes here. Here I also don't have a choice. I can only go with the king here, except for taking the knight, but then he still takes and I'm busted. So I have to take. He takes here. And now I have the move e5. I mean, seems like I absolutely have to play e5. Otherwise, the position is too open. So right now I have an extra piece. So I play e5. He goes here. He threatens checkmate or not exactly, because I have king f2. You go here, I have that square. But at least, like if I play e5, he takes and I take here, then the e file is opened and he has a check in f2 and goes back. And then at least the perpetual, I don't want that, if not worse. That is enough. Well, protecting the pawn doesn't make any sense because he has two attackers and I have just one defender. So I guess I have to play e5 anyway. He takes, and maybe here I have a choice. For example, I can play rook to f4, attacking the queen. This is not possible, this is not possible, so queen g5 is the only check. But then king h2. I'm attacking here, and I want to bring my rook. If you sacrifice something here to get the bishop, I mean, it's not that much. I will be able to deal with it. Wait, I'm blundering checkmate in one, right? e5 takes, rook f4, queen g5, king h2, just queen g2 checkmate. Okay, so that's not an option. Maybe I play knight f2, e5 here, knight f4, queen here, I have king h1, and thank God my queen helps and it's about to come here. Yeah, in any way, I feel like I must play 5 to block this guy. Okay, that's not what I expected. Because there is bishop c5. Yeah, the more my opponent makes all of the moves so fast, the more I think it was a preparation which I wasn't aware of. And e5 doesn't work because of rook takes e5, and now if I take, bishop comes to c5 with the check, and king g2, queen takes h3, checkmate. Wow. I mean, checkmate is just unstoppable. That means that I cannot take on e5, but that means I'm busted anyway because rook comes to g5 with a check. So I had to, but did I really have a choice? Maybe rook f3? No, but rook f3, bishop takes h3, still queen to g5 or queen to g4 is a checkmate threat. Maybe not. Yeah, it still feels bad for me. Okay, it's good to know. It seems like this is really a line that I wasn't aware of, and that brings just crush an effect, like a sacrifice and a piece, and I never get a chance to deal with all of the threats. But it works really like that, knight x4 and knight h3. I was completely unaware of this puzzle, of this pattern, and I haven't figured it out along the way, unfortunately. Okay, so what do I do? Do I still have a way to continue the game? I can start sacrificing the pieces like crazy here, but I don't think it can help me. Although maybe? No, but bishop h3, I will never escape. Not possible. It is just not possible. Well, if you don't take it, we are busted anyway, so let's take it. Although maybe bishop f5? Yeah, bishop f5 can be a chance to survive, at least for a few moves. Because I'm blocking this diagonal. That wasn't available for me before because the pawn was on e4. And now I'm kind of blocking this diagonal, and if you just exchange everything, then it might be not that bad. I mean, optimistically, I don't believe in it. But who knows? Maybe queen g5. Queen g5 just wins here because it's a check and it's attacking over here. I go away, just bishop takes f5, and the bad thing is I cannot take the rook because my Queen is hanging. So that means I have to play. Maybe I should have played bishop h7 check first. At least to bring that king away. Although I'm not sure how it helps me. Okay, queen to g5, bishop g4, bishop takes g4. Can I survive here? I don't believe in it. Yeah, he goes for it. But I have to play bishop g4. If I just step back, then bishop takes f5 and everything is hanging. Material is equal in terms of pieces, but he has a lot of extra pawns and I'm busted in terms of my king's safety. So I have to play bishop g4. Now he's gonna take. Takes here. Once again, I don't believe in it, but I have to check. Takes, king f2. Because I want to hide. I can hide, that can help. Queen h4 check though. But maybe knight g3, because there is still a pawn here. Okay, do I take the rook or do I take the bishop? If I take the bishop, queen takes, king f2. Still have an extra piece, but queen h4, and then knight g3, rook g5. I mean, that has to be completely lost. Can take here, king f2 takes. Yeah, I don't know. Let me just go for it. I feel like I'm lost anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I have to choose something. For example, if he gives a check from here, then I'm more or less fine. I just go here and I don't see such devastating threats. But of course, wait, bishop f5 is just winning immediately because just to check winning the queen. Yeah, my initial idea was to take here, but it's to be losing anyway. Yeah, that is a tough loss here. My opponent didn't give me any chances at all. He was playing very fast from the very beginning, and he was just sacrificing and sacrificing till he got this absolutely unstoppable attack. Okay, let's see if he can find the final blow. But bishop f5 seems to be simplest. Just win the queen. How many pieces I'm gonna have? Ah, wait, actually I'm gonna have a rook and a knight for it, but I lose all of my pawns. Yeah, not enough. And my king is still naked. Okay, he actually goes for that. Now I don't have a choice. I must go here. Otherwise, queen g2 is a checkmate. But here I at least had some hopes. Because right now I have an extra rook, right? He can take the exchange back, but I'm going to have an extra piece for quite a lot of pawns. But for me, the most important thing is to survive the checkmate. Queen h4 is the most annoying move for me. But maybe I can... No, knight g3, he has queen f4. And then he wins all of the pieces. We need two. Bishop takes, rook takes, queen takes, pawn takes. That is still more or less reasonable. Okay, do I have an alternative? King e3. Bishop c5 is not a real problem. Maybe it is just queen. No, queen g5, I have rook f4. Wow, that's crazy. I only have 52 seconds, so I have to make my moves so fast anyway to have at least a little chance. But objectively, it must be over somehow. Let's see. At least it's not that obvious. I don't see it immediately. Ah, queen g2. I actually cannot go here because queen takes f1. I'm losing both of the rooks. So I have to go here. Maybe it's not that bad. Bishop c5, I hide on d2. Okay. Let's try to survive another move. Bishop e5, I have to go here. Because if I go here, that is just, yeah, checkmate in one. Okay. Now I have to go here because otherwise I lose an entire rook. But the good news is I can go here. That check is not that dangerous for me. And if he takes here, well, I eliminate some attacking material. Okay, rook f4. What am I missing? Because now I have, for a moment at least, I have a full rook up. Can I play that? I just want to exchange as much as possible. I want to take this guy away and then get some squares for my king to escape. I really don't like that I haven't given that bishop h7 check earlier, because that would help. Like, okay, that's a minor detail. But suddenly it's not that simple. I'm not even sure knight e4 is the best move. Maybe I should have played rook h1. That feels good, because I'm improving my position. I have another piece in the attack. I mean, in the defense, rather. Okay, doesn't matter. Queen e3. Let's put the queen here, because it's protecting everything. Ah, no, rook d3. Rook d3 is annoying, but maybe I can just take it. Imagine how cool it would be to play chess without ever having opening troubles again. What if I told you I could teach you all openings you will ever need in just 10 days? You get lifetime access to more than 110 pure value video tutorials, almost 100 practical tasks to apply your knowledge immediately into practice, 30 plus bonus videos to dive 10 times deeper, as well as private community where all questions you might ever have are answered daily. Get a $200 limited time discount with the link in the description, and forget about all opening pain once and for all. Yeah, I should be careful with some bishop f5 ideas, but with just 34 seconds it's so difficult. At least rook d3 I really can take, and bishop f5 maybe I can play rook g1, just attacking here. So that, now at least all of my pieces are participating in the game. Rook d3 is still very, very annoying. Queen, ah no, there is a check, but I can play king c1. I mean, exchanging the queens would be a dream for me. And otherwise, I'm attacking here, I'm creating a checkmate threat, and one, suddenly my rook is very active. Okay. Rook d3 is not a move, I just take. I'm threatening actually to win a queen in one move. e3, I go here. Oh my god. Let's just make sure the king is safe. Maybe knight d4. Yeah, I should have played knight d4 immediately, because this guy is in trouble. 21 seconds. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm losing the control completely. Just trying to create a few threads. Ah, I can't play that. Oops. Okay, queen c5, I still have queen c3. But 16 seconds, no chance. Okay, let me just remove the king completely from all of the checks. Okay, now this position seems to be winning, but no time. And too many. Ah, no, it's hanging. Blundered. Blundered. Oh my god, such a beautiful knight. Beautiful knight. Now he has just too many pawns. And I have too little seconds. Checkmate is my only hope. But yeah, now I'm the one who gets checkmated. Yeah, that was an incredible game. I mean, wait, in the very end it was winning. I can just take on g5. Oh my god, with 6 seconds on the clock. That would be such a finish to this game. Check, check, rook h1, and just checkmate. Oh my god, I could have won it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this roller coaster, absolutely amazing game, and I really hoped in the end of the day I could win it, because I had so many crazy games when I was completely lost from the very beginning, but then somehow I managed to trick my opponent and win it. But still, you have learned so much from it, at least hopefully. And in this video, I show you a really nice game, high quality game I played as black. A very good opening I suggest there that you can use in every single one of the games you're playing as black, so definitely take a look at that.